In Deuteronomy 7, Moses warns Israel, when you enter the promised land, you must not compromise with the nations living there. Destroy their idols, avoid intermarriage, and trust God's love and protection completely, okay? So, this chapter is about faithfulness, purity, and courage in a new land full of temptations, right? So the first part of this chapter talks about drive out the nations completely, verses 1 to 6. God will drive out 7 nations stronger than Israel, like Hittites, Amorites, and Canaanites. Moses commands, destroy them completely. Do not make treaties with them. Do not intermarry with them. And why? They will turn their children away from following me to serve other gods. That is written in verse 4, okay? Instead, tear down their altars, smash their sacred stones, burn their idols, okay? Very aggressive, but that's God's command. Lessons. Small compromises leads to big spiritual collapse. And God demands loyalty without mixture, okay? So the second part of this chapter covers Israel's identity, choosing and love. Verses 6 to 11. Moses reminds them, you are a people holy to the Lord your God, chosen out of all the peoples on the earth, okay? God didn't choose Israel because they were numerous or powerful. It was because the Lord loved you and kept the oath he swore to your ancestors. He is faithful to his covenant, showing love to 1,000 generations for those who love him, and punishing to their face those who hate him. Lessons. Israel's identity is based on God's love, not their own greatness. God's loyalty to his promise is unshakable, okay? The third part of this chapter covers the blessings for obedience, verses 12 to 16. If Israel obeys, God promises blessing on their food and water, freedom from sickness, victory over enemies, fruitfulness in family and livestock. Lessons. Obedience leads to overflowing blessings, physical, emotional, and spiritual, okay? So, fourth, God will give victory little by little, verses 17 to 26. Moses anticipates their fear. You may say to yourselves, well, let me read it with a voice to know that is quote unquote. You may say to yourselves, these nations are stronger than we are. How can we drive them out? But he reassures them, God himself will fight for you with signs and wonders like Egypt. He will drive them out little by little, not all at once, so the land won't be overrun by wild animals. Warning, okay? These are the warnings. Do not covet their silver or gold idols. Completely destroy them and do not bring cursed things into your home, or you will become cursed too, okay? Lessons. Victory is a process, not instant. Don't mix God's blessing with worldly temptations. Themes and lessons from Deuteronomy 7. First, God demands full alliance. No treaties, no idol tolerance, no intermarriage with pagan nations. Second, God chooses out of love and faithfulness. Israel's worth comes from God's love, not their size or strength. Third, obedience brings protection and blessing. Blessings are tied to trust and faithfulness. Fourth, God's plans unfold step by step. God plans. Big victories often happen gradually, not overnight. And fifth, do not bring idols home. Even beautiful objects connected to false worship must be destroyed, okay? So Deuteronomy 7 teaches that faithfulness is radical and complete. God calls his people to be different from the world, trusting him fully and destroying anything that competes for their loyalty. Blessings from purity, obedience, and total trust, okay? Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and drop a comment here because I see you on the next one.